Honeybees! Today I'm going to be working in my book journal. My dad bought me this journal from a store called Ali Hop in Spain. The spread I will be working on will be on the novel The Color Purple by Alice Walker. While preparing all the supplies I'll be using for my spread, let me tell you a little bit about this book. The Color Purple was published in 1982 and won the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction in 1983. The author, Alice Walker, is known to be an activist who speaks of problems of injustice, inequality, and poverty. The Color Purple is a historical fiction that takes place in 1930s Georgia. The story is told through a series of letters written by our main character, Celie. At the start of the novel, Celie is only 14 years old. In these letters, we get to see how Celie struggles through her life. Just within the first couple of chapters, Celie's mother dies and she is forced to marry a man named Mr. Celie isn't treated well in her new home and is often beaten by her husband, Mr. In the story, we see how Celie overcomes these problems with the help of the women around her. It's a really uplifting story on forgiveness and empowering other women. That's all I'm gonna say about the storyline of the book before I spoil too much, but I really hope you guys pick up your own copy and end up reading the story yourself. Just a fair warning, the book has a lot of really dark and heavy themes, so if you're not ready for something like that, you shouldn't be reading this book. Anyway, all these pictures that I'm cutting now, I actually just got off of Google. These two photos, I just searched up purple cottagecore, and cottagecore really has some nice aesthetic photos if you want to use in your journals. I normally like using their pictures as well. All the icons I got on Canva, and I just searched up the cutest cover of The Color Purple. I actually have 2 drawers full of washi tape, so in this part, I go through the drawers and pick out all the purple washi tape I have. I don't end up using all, but I just picked out ones that I thought would be useful for this spread. This is the purple washi tape that I ended up picking. I keep all my assorted sticker flakes from my pen pal in this little brown envelope, and I just went through them and picked out all the white flowers. To create the title of the page, I just used this Play Color 2 purple marker that I got from Japan and my Pilot Juice black pen. This pen actually has 2 sides to it. One which is a marker and the other which is a felt tip. And for this particular title, I decided to use the marker. Like I've said before, I'm not the best at lettering, so always find ways to do the simplest title designs. For this one, I just got my colored marker and I wrote The Color Purple in all caps. And then I got my black pen and wrote the same thing with a cursive font over it. I usually write these titles on just a scrap piece of paper that I have from all the little cutouts that I normally do, just cause I don't want to 1, waste paper, and 2, I always mess it up, so I need to practice writing it over and over before I decide which one I like. Now I'm gonna be working in my notebook. The format for my book journal is always the same, where I have the photo of the cover of the book either on the left or the right. Beside that, I have the title of the book in a nice font. And then I write the name of the author and my rating of the book out of 5 stars. I use this thin lilac washi to give the cover a little bit of a frame and also give it a more scrapbooky look. Now I'm using the felt tip side of the same pen to write the name of the author and do my star rating. What's nice about this pen is that I can use one side if I want a thicker font and the other side if I want it to be a little more thin, but have the same colored ink throughout the page. To add more design to the top, I picked out this little cutout of a leaf and I just stuck it on the corner of the cover image. Under the title, I like to put in my little review and thoughts on the book. When I feel the page looks a little blank, I do the usual thing I like to do, which is put little stars and diamonds in the little empty spaces that I see. Now I'm going to make use of those photos that you saw me cut out earlier. And I'm going for that same scrapbooky look in my journal. I like to layer the different elements of my page. So you'll see me stick a strip of washi tape to the photo and then add a flower sticker to the side, just so that the area looks less flat and has more layers to it. I'm doing the same thing here on the bottom by getting this purple washi tape, adding another purple washi tape over it, and then putting an image of fists on top of that. I also decided to add a little leaf to this grouping later. You'll see me do the same technique on the upper right hand side of the page now, but this one has a bit more layers where it has a bigger photo, more washi, and you'll see me put all of this down. Don't be afraid to overlap your images. It adds a bit more dimension to these little groupings that you do, and it just makes it look overall more interesting. There's one character named Shug in the color purple that likes elephants, so I thought this washi tape would be perfect to use in this spread. I'm just doing the same group layering in this corner with the pants and this other white flower. With the rest of this empty space in my journal, I like to put the different quotes that I saved from the book. So here you'll see me put a line with my purple mild liner to separate my review from the quotes that I liked. I didn't end up filming me writing down the quotes, but you'll see the full page later on. but I thought I'd share one of my favorite quotes from this book. This is a part of the book where the main character, Celie, is kind of questioning God and his existence, and she goes to talk to her friend Shug about it. This is the quote. "Here's the thing," says Shug, "the thing I believe. God is inside you and inside everybody else. You come into the world with God, but only them that search for it inside find it. And sometimes it just manifests itself even if you're not looking, or don't know what you're looking for. Trouble do it for most folks, I think. Sorrow, Lord, feeling like shit." I really like that quote because it also kind of encapsulates the title, The Color Purple. Alice Walker actually said she chose that title because she says that you can see the color purple everywhere in nature. You just have to go look for it. Her example was when you're at the beach and you're looking at seashells, the top looks very pale and yellow, but when you flip it over, it's actually purple. And I just like that the quote kind of embodies that God is everywhere. You just have to be searching for him to find him. Anyway, I really hope you like that quote I shared. What you see now is just me adding embellishments in the blank areas of the page. I also use the same pen to box out different quotes that I want to stand out on the page. I basically fill out the empty spaces with squiggles or boxes just so the page looks more finished. So here's the final page. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you get the chance to pick up this book and read it for yourself. And let me know in the comments down below if you've read this book before, because I'd love to discuss it with you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a nice comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you honeybees in the next video.